Hello everyone, in the previous video, people often wondered where to buy the white plastic bearing bracket. Some places sell it, some places don't sell it because it depends on the country and region. So in this video, I will guide you to make a bearing bracket for your fan with glue. Whether it is successful or not, please watch this video of mine for details. In this video, I still use Z608 size bearing for this project and use epoxy glue to make the bracket. The most important part is how to align it correctly. Absolutely do not let the rotor and stator touch each other. Really perfect. The fans in my area are new and generally of poor quality. When I took them apart, I had a small problem with the screws being all screwed in, so I had to do the extra work of cutting across the screw face to use a flathead screwdriver to blast them out. This is me trying to save this fan. If it were you, it would have been thrown in the trash or taken as scrap, right? My video wants to convey the message to everyone that let's participate in protecting the environment. No matter how small or large the items are, let's take advantage of and reuse them to avoid waste for a clean environment. Thank you very much, everyone. I took my fan apart and observed that it seemed to be near the end of its life. It was too old. The fan's bearings were loose and there was no more lubrication. If not repaired promptly, I believe that the bearings would seize and gradually heat up, and eventually the fan would stop working and maybe even cause a fire, right? Here I have prepared two white plastic pieces to support the bearing. It has 3 edges suitable for this fan, but I decided not to use them. Instead, I used epoxy glue to make a bracket instead of this plastic ring. Because when you cannot buy that plastic ring in the country where you live, you can do as I still meet. What do you think about this? If you find the video good and meaningful, please give me advice and click like, click subscribe to encourage my working spirit in this video and the following videos. And this is still the same bearing as the previous videos I did. It has size 608Z and it comes from Japan. This is a type of bearing that is durable, can withstand high speeds, and is very smooth and quiet. I recommend you choose this type because in the previous videos I posted, I have experienced my 2 fans with a hot summer. The fan operates 20 hours a day continuously now and still have not seen any problems. This part is extremely important to decide whether the project is successful or not, because if it is not correct, the rotor and stator will touch each other when installed, causing the fan to not rotate. So you must do this part carefully. Good luck. I will wrap 2 turns of tape around the rotor to seal the gap between the rotor and stator. I apply some oil to this part so that later, when we want to replace the bearing, we can still remove it without affecting the bracket. This is a 2-component epoxy glue A and be used to bond iron. It is very high adhesion and hardening, so you don't need to worry about its durability or the heat of the fan affecting it. After gluing them together for about 30 minutes, we will remove them and add more glue to the gap and check how it is. This is the result after 1 hour of waiting. They have hardened 60%. I will assemble on the fan and wait until the glue is completely hardened, about 24 hours before starting to use. It looks like this, but we can still separate the bearing from the bracket every time you want to replace it with a newer bearing. It's great, and from now on you don't need to worry about asking me where to buy that white plastic bearing holder anymore. We will all make them ourselves to install on our beloved fan. And now I put them together to see if they touch. I'm so excited, guys. Great, you see that the two stator and rotor parts do not touch each other. Both do not have a very smooth displacement. I am very satisfied with this project. What do you think? Please give me your opinion. If you like it, please give me a channel subscription, a like to support. Give me more motivation to produce new videos to serve you. Thank you for watching. Good luck and goodbye.